Hey guys, this is Mike Thomas with MyPath Wellness. We're going to go over and cover over some great foods that are going to help you out with breakfast this morning. We're going to talk about what are good balances of food for you. We're going to talk about what the benefits of protein, carbs, and fats. We're covering over macronutrients of nutrition. We're not going to be going over all the finite details of nutrition. We're going to go over the important parts of the nutrition. So if we're trying to lose weight, we need to find out what's going to get us the best results, the quickest results we want to get. So one of them that we're going to cover over, so we're going to cover over protein. In our diet, we should always have about 25% of our diet should come from protein. For men, we're looking at about 94 to 125 grams of protein is going to be a good weight loss goal for you to get in your diet on an average day. And for women, we're looking at 78 to 94 grams of protein that we're wanting to get. Those balances of the two protein are going to be very helpful for men and women. I know I threw a lot of numbers at you because there's a lot of stuff to it, but we're going to make it a little easy for you. We're going to cover over some foods that are going to be just easy for you to look at. So you don't have to really take a lot of thinking about it to get you started. Okay, so what we have right here is we have this protein, Kellogg's Special K protein. So I know that a lot of people tell you out there that cereals are not a very good thing. Well, they're probably right. 95% of the cereals probably out there are not going to be good for you. So we found a great cereal that you can go to, tastes great, and works really, really well. The one thing that you need to have with cereal typically is milk. And so the milk that I would suggest is having some 1% milk here for you. And the 1% milk, the reason why is this Kellogg's Special K protein does not have enough fats in it for your meal. So you bring in some 1% milk, and the 1% milk gets that variety for you. Brings in that extra protein in there, brings in the extra fats for you. You get a good balance of carbs, proteins, and fats. Next, we're going to go ahead and talk about some different kinds of bars out there. Here's a great bar company called Nugo, and this one's a Nugo dark chocolate. These ones are great. There's tons of bars out there to choose from that we just don't really understand which one's the one we should choose. One of the big power ones is Power Bar. Everyone knows what the Power Bar is, but how well balanced is it? And so this one actually is balanced. It doesn't have that abundance of 43 grams of protein in it because that's just way too much protein than we need to have in a sitting. So these Nugo ones, they have a great amount of protein, carbs, and fats for you. A lot of those bars that are going to be out there, they're not going to taste all that great. They're going to kind of taste a little bit like cardboard. These ones right here, they're made with dark chocolate. They taste great. They keep you full. They last you for roughly about 1 to 2 hours. These bars are going to last you depending on if you're men or women. Next, we're going to go ahead and talk to you a little bit about different types of yogurts out there because again, there's a lot of different yogurts out there. And one of the big ones that's come out is this Greek yogurt. It's actually started to outplay the Yoplait and the Dannon and those different ones. Everyone's starting to come out with Greek yogurt. And Greek yogurt is great. I have a Greek yogurt brand that is all taken care of for you and has all that balance for you. There are a few other ones out here, but we're just going to cover over this one right here for you. It's a Tillamook farm-style Greek yogurt. This one's a great one because it actually goes through and it has 2% dairy in it. A lot of the Greek yogurts out there are going to tell you it's 0%, and that's ones we want to avoid. Because when we don't have fats in our meal, we start looking for fats. And we don't want to have that because then we end up eating bad foods later on. This Tillamook one, they have a whole bunch of different flavors with them. Absolutely balanced. Has the protein, the carbs, and the fats in there for you that's going to last you. This one's going to taste great. You're going to be very happy with it. Next, we're going to go ahead and talk to you about Dave's Killer Bread. Dave's Killer Bread is a wonderful bread to choose from. This one is the Dave's Killer Bread Power Seed. This one is one of the kinds that they do have, but many of their other ones are also very beneficial for you. As long as you avoid their sweets that they have, those ones probably aren't going to be great ones. But if you don't like the seeds on the breads, they actually have ones that don't have seeds on them, and those ones are still really good, very well balanced. I'll even tell some of my clients, if you're really hungry, don't know what to eat, have just a slice of bread, and it's absolutely balanced for you, okay? But one thing that's beneficial about this is if we're looking at Wonder Bread, we're looking at those white breads, even those ones that say whole wheat on them, if you look on the back of them and look at the nutrition facts on them, they're not really well balanced. This one is. That's why we want to go ahead and have something that's well balanced, takes the guesswork out of it, makes that basic math of understanding the basics of nutrition very easy for you to understand. All right guys, so we've just thrown at you a couple of different options to give you some good tasting food that's going to last you a long time. All this is going to help out with getting you started with that fat burn in the morning because we know that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and that's because these ones right here are going to make it easy to be able to make that decision and know what you're supposed to eat for breakfast. Thanks for watching. Mike Thomas, MyPath Wellness, giving you some great ideas for breakfast. If you like this video, subscribe to us on YouTube or like us on Facebook.